So, I am fairly certain Mr. Yo will go for the Noboru rush, or at least that was the plan. Overlay guy, can we press the button?
For what? We're on.
The Civ?
Yeah.
The Civ?
Oh,
nice.
Civs.
Yeah.
Oh, the Civs. Okay, the Civs.
So, sorry, I'm not making Overlay guy's job very easy right now. It's not doing my best job. But anyways, Viper's in the blue. He's gone for Celts. Bonus on the left. Infantry units move 15% faster. This is why I think it is the answer to what could be a villager tower rush. And then lumberjacks also work 15% faster. There's very few trees, very few good trees on this map. But they do chop faster, which is an excellent eco bonus. Incas, they start with the free llama. That's pretty cool. Villagers are affected by blacksmith upgrades.
That's huge. It's so hard to kill them. In Feudal Age, it's like if you got the blacksmith upgrades for your men-at-arms.
Yeah.
You just can't fight them with anything, basically.
Yeah. So if you don't know me, I have an odd obsession with certain strategies and certain players. And there's this one player from Japan named Noboru. And Noboru was about 1900 Vubli and was destroying top 50 players while picking Incas and going for the strategy. So I really am going to look to see how many Yo sends to wood, because if he's committing to the Vill rush that I know, it's going to be a 2-on wood start. If he does more, it's likely that he's scared of the Celt man-at-arms and he might do something different.
So looking at the maps here, Mr. Yo has both those golds up on the hill, which is kind of unfortunate for him. But at least they're close to his base, and he's got one in the back, like far in the back on the edge of the map. So
yeah, I see that.
Maybe Viper won't scout that. Viper, on the other hand, 2 golds very, very far back. And then,
this is nice. Yeah. I feel like Viper kind of deserved this map because his map was worse last game, and it was worse in game 1.
That's something you never really say about
I know.
Viper. Yeah, maybe it's catching up to him.
Yeah.
He's got a reputation for getting incredibly good maps.
Yeah, well, there's the elephant for
Yo. Yet.
I'm thinking, Dave, do you really want to go Vill rush when your opponent has counterpicked? I think maybe we just see a standard man-at-arm play.
What do you do then? You do standard man-at-arms
standard man-at-arm tower, maybe?
Yeah.
Instead of...
I feel like, I always say this.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to commit.
That's what that strategy's all about, man.
And that's why we see higher rated players, like really high rated players that have tried to go for this strategy, not do too well.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to do 2 things at once.
Yeah.
Whereas the potatoes, like down in 1800 land, are giant slayers. Yeah, exactly. Because they're sending 20 villagers.
Yeah.
When the pros are sitting there thinking, oh, maybe I should only send 10.
Yeah, I need more lumberjacks. Yeah.
I don't think we'll see a complete all-in from Yo though. If you watch the series versus Leary, he sent 6 forward.
Where? Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got confused because Viper has these wonderful zebras out here. I did not see Yo's. Is he looking for them?
Yo's are in a little, like it's like a crater over there.
It's actually quite nice. Now that he's found it, it's nice.
You could like wall that in, be like a zoo.
Yeah, man. He's got an extra stone back there. He's got a shorefish. It's a party.
Cool.
So can I talk a little bit more about the Villager Rush build, even though we might not see it?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you go 20 pop up, which is actually quite difficult to do on this map because you can't push zebras or deer. No, he's doing it. Okay. If you go 20 pop up, 8 villagers forward, and get instant wheelbarrow and armor, it's better than Celt man-at-arms, I think.
Yo's getting loom already.
Like I have played against Celts with the strat, and I think it works well. But you know what? Yo's
getting loom already. Is he going up?
Oh, he doesn't have the res.
He doesn't have the res.
He didn't push the deer.
Go up.
He just pushed his first one. It's too early.
He's not.
I know Max is out there, and Max is going to be saying it's too early.
Villagers?
He's idling his TC.
But that's so much idle time.
Yeah.
Look at his food. Oh my goodness, he's just up now, so he's already behind a villager.
So do you remember we were hanging out there when Yo did this exact same thing to Leary, and at that time, Max and I were saying how if you went up too early and it might not be as effective because he won't have the resources. We'll see here. It worked for Leary.
Game,
yeah,
so
he destroyed Leary, man.
Well, check out Yo's point of view here, and we'll see as he makes his way across the map.
He's walking across now. If you go to Viper's point of view,
let's go to Viper's.
Check out Viper's point of view.
Viper
is going
knows this is coming. He's keeping his scout in the middle of the map.
Yep.
He knew as soon as he saw the Civ what the strategy would be.
Yep.
And he's just gonna try and find those villagers and then track them back to his base.
See, this is The good thing and the bad thing about being Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo is incredibly good.
Do you see how he scanned with that to see which way the scout was going?
He's looking
Palisade
everywhere.
scan. We'll go back to our main
But Yo is
here,
predictable.
What did Yo went to the right?
I don't think Yo knows knew where Viper was yet.
He saw the scout with his eagle.
Oh, yeah.
And Viper's now looking for the scout because he assumes the scout's going to be with the villagers.
This is the worst spot for Yo to go. Yo needs to be ideally here.
Is it better for him to go forward and be seen, or is it better for him to come this way and not be seen?
I don't know.
Because there's not much. You're right. There's not much here. But what do you think?
There's nothing here.
Yeah.
It's a wasteland. There's nothing here. He could tower the berries.
I like the fact Viper's barracks is within range of his TC, because there's always the possibility of Yo just battering it down and saying, like, what do you do now?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
That's
a
true.
gate from Yo.
Okay.
To kind of block Viper's villagers. The tower's coming down. There's not many vills near that TC. There's 6 on the stragglers.
Armor's on the way. Micro nerf from Viper with the gate. Okay, I have a couple things I want to say here. Viper's man-at-arm play, 2 population faster than what you would normally see. So it was definitely an out-and-out prediction.
So it's going to be a bit weaker, too.
This is dangerous, Yo. I feel like Viper's going to gate your house while you are something.
Yeah,
this is
coming back here.
Oh, wait. Okay, tower. I don't know about this.
Yo has the armor, so
yeah.
Even the tower arrows aren't going to be doing too much against him. He's trying to get out with his eagle as well. Don't think he's going to take any hits there.
Viper hasn't clicked the man-at-arms upgrade yet, and he can't take gold. Oh, no, he is taking gold for it.
I don't think he can't click the men-at-arms upgrade. Like,
yeah,
he just doesn't have enough
gold,
res.
Yeah.
And I think Yo can pop out of this tower maybe one at a time with the villagers.
Can do that?
I think he can pop out one at a time with the villagers if he walls the other side. We'll see if he decides to do that, and then batter down the tower of Viper, because Viper can engage Vill versus Vill.
Yeah.
With these heavily armored peasants. Cannot fight that.
Look at Yo. Look at the Vill count. 0 deaths, 0 kills. Yo's behind 3 villagers. He went up way too early. His eco's too bad for this.
Tons of idle time from Viper. He's still got 3 villagers garrisoned in his TC.
Viper did not want to let those vills in. You're right. The villagers can make it through.
Yeah.
Now Yo should wall in that vill and then batter the tower down, then garrison with this.
Yeah, and then pop out and repair whenever he can to his tower.
On both of them, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. He wants to send the eagle out and
repair
repair with that villager.
And there's
That's
the man-at-arm
annoying.
upgrade. Very late. But if these villagers become exposed, then they can start taking favorable engagements.
I don't want to be dramatic, but if Viper defends this, I don't think Yo can win the series.
Viper still has 4 villagers in his TC. Idle.
Ooh, that's something we haven't talked about.
Just in case, because he doesn't want...
He wants to wall in these vills, man. He wants a stone gate there.
Yeah, he wants a masterpiece.
Or a house or something.
It's coming.
Or
he's just going to batter it down, and then when Yo pops out, he's going to wall it in.
There's the house. There's the house. Oh my goodness, the villagers will be trapped. Now, hold on a second. Viper's villas are getting hit from the other tower.
Yeah, it's a risk here because these heavily armored Inca villagers aren't going to go down easy.
Yeah, and Yo, his garrison game is on point.
Yep, he's garrisoning the most weak villager, puts it back in the tower, repairing with
Earth
the other 3.
Watching right now. This is ridiculously messy.
Taking a fight against one. There's
God.
walls there, and I think Yo's going to snipe a villager. No! Viper's garrison game was on point, too.
All hail Noboru, dude. This strategy's insane. It's so messy. Look, Viper will lose another one. Viper's
going to lose another villager. Can Yo get out of here?
And I don't think so.
The tower's going down now. The men-at-arms are coming in here. Viper, though, so much idle time. Look at the villagers building the gate.
Yeah.
They're just panic building that gate. And the question for me right now is, does Yo send more forward?
Yes. You have to. You have to. He's lost more. You've done some damage. You have to send another batch forward, and there you go. Oh, that's amazing.
I was just waiting for the transition. There they are.
Can we go to Viper's point of view for this? I really want to see Viper's face when the new villagers arrive. This should not be a surprise to him because, you know, this strategy, Noboru's strategy is pretty known now. Get it, Noboru. But if he doesn't scout it, and the towers get up on the left side is such a crucial area of Viper's eco.
Yeah. Definitely, and there's still a villager alive there that's repairing that wall. You can't quite see it from behind.
And attack is coming in for Yo, so his villagers will have the armor and the attack.
Armor and attack, so they're going to be as strong as these men-at-arms, basically.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, so he's house scanning. Viper was house scanning. You saw that. He was looking... now he's going to place an outpost.
And look what's going to show up right next to that outpost.
Comes right through beside that outpost. He hasn't noticed it yet, though.
Yeah,
he's trying to kill this villager. He
we'll
realizes it's a danger. Will go back to the main point of view as Viper sees that.
Here's the tower. Now, what do you do if you're Viper? If you fight with your villagers, that's not going to work. Your man-at-arms, they're pretty weak. But he's created more, and I think he should continue to create more and even consider upgrades. Tower for Yo will go up. I'm surprised. I know he doesn't have a ton of eco.
Oh, he brought 4 more villagers,
and that's what I was just going to say. I think he needs to send more. I think he needs to send the barn, as you would say.
I'm just going to select everything on his base and see how many villagers. He has 14 villagers at home currently.
Start the game already, man. That's all you need.
14 villagers at home. Viper placing a counter tower. This could go... Like, this game could swing in 20 seconds if either player makes a tiny little mistake. Because all of a sudden, Viper, even though he has superior eco, could be completely caught off any resources.
Watch this. Watch this. Yo's towers are in range of each other. Okay, it's all about micro. I think Viper's tower goes down.
Yep.
Yo's will as well, unless he gets the repairs in. Oh, my God.
Yo has the attack, remember, so if there's no towers here,
Viper can't repair anymore, and the gloves are off. It's time to fight, boys and girls.
The gloves are off,
and now another tower.
Another tower, and now Viper's pushed off stone. He's actually got villagers on the left side and men-at-arms on the left side, looking for some of those extra resources, and maybe even to go counter tower Mr. Yo.
But he paid the price for that, didn't he? Because he didn't have the defense there. Also, love how Yo built this tower and walled it in. Viper will really need wood in a couple minutes' time. He doesn't have a working lumber camp.
Once again, the problem with these men-at-arms raids, I mean, they're great, but if Viper looks away for 1 second, the villagers can kill them in a flash.
These villagers are so strong, they'll just make it back to the TC. And Viper has to be careful here. He's running underneath the town center.
Viper made a range, but it's going to be underneath this new tower from Mr. Yo.
Oh my God. Look at the
now
build
his
count
eco's cut off completely. He's got half his villagers on the left side of those towers, half his villagers on the right side of those towers. The farms are going to be cut off. Viper's got to be really careful with what he does here.
YouTube, you thought it was a meme. This strategy is real.
We're seeing this in the biggest tournament so far this year.
This strategy it works well. Where can Viper take resources soon? He can't fight. He can't stop the towers. His counterattack, Dave, he's bailing on it.
He's bailing on everything at the moment. he's gonna bail on that PC soon. He's just gonna be like, enough.
I still remember one day
Viper's forced to fight underneath these towers. He's sending the barn right now.
Oh my goodness, the towers have fletching. No fletching on the towers. Yo needs to garrison and fight.
What a game. What are we experiencing at the moment?
This is Noboru land.
Viper
That's a lot of men-at-arms.
Yeah, Viper has made those men-at-arms, and they're putting out decent damage against these villagers, and I think this might have been the correct play for him.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the correct play.
These fights are so messy. So messy, and Viper takes out all 3 towers at once.
Yeah, so what, it sounds silly, but what Yo needs to do is get his weak villagers back to his base to work on a farm or something.
Can I just say
fresh villagers forward? Fresh villagers are coming forward!
Can I just say that out of the 31 villagers Viper had, only 4 of them were working?
Yeah.
There's, like, the 4 he sent forward have been idle forever, which is so un-Viper-like. You can tell how messy this game is getting, and more villagers coming forward for Mr. Yo. How many does he actually have working?
This is amazing.
In his eco right now? He's got 8 villagers working, and he's got his gather point set to Viper's base.
It's insane. Now, I think this is a bad fight for Yo, though. I think he needs to back up. He's fighting a lot of men-at-arms with weak,
a lot of weak villagers for him.
Is it all that bad? I don't know if it's all that bad.
He's got to get the fresh villagers in here. I mean, the weak ones are going down. The villager count is only 2 different.
Yeah.
Yo just has enough on food to sustain his villager production, and he keeps sending them forward. Like, that's military for him.
Yeah, exactly. The only number that matters here is villagers, because villagers are military in this game.
And Viper only has 1 villager on food.
Can we go to Viper's point of view? I just want to see the clicking.
Yeah.
I just want to see the amount of clicking. All right. Click, 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 gate.
Gates, villagers versus gates, villagers opening gates, more archer ranges. Oh no, he's got 1 villager on a farm
now. The gate's open now. Oh boy. Okay, let's go back to my screen. It's so messy. I can guarantee you guys this game is a lot more fun to watch than to play. I think Viper's in trouble, though. I really do. If that tower goes up...
Well, with all those villagers with full HP now, it's going to be really rough. And he's doing the same thing again, but this time there's so many more villagers here from Mr. Yo. He's going to repair the tower and attack the villagers.
Viper's vills will melt.
They are melting.
They're
Look
melting.
at the vill difference. It's 30 to 24 right now for Mr. Yo.
Is this game over?
30 to 24. I have a feeling Viper only has 3 villagers on food right now. He's got 1 on the forage bushes, 2 on the farms.
Another vill will die.
He can't produce from his TC. He doesn't have enough food to repopulate
and another
his village.
vill will die. The villagers keep dying.
This is going to work. This is Mr. Yo's game, I think.
Yeah.
He's got archers out. The archers obviously are going to do a decent job, but if Mr. Yo keeps the tower pressure alive, and he has the armor for those villagers, so the archers aren't going to be doing too much damage, I don't think Viper can sustain any military production at the moment. I think he's really, really going to struggle.
He can't sustain vill production either.
Dude, you can tell how messy this is for Viper. Look in the left corner of the map. You remember those 4 villagers?
He forgot about them.
They're just now working.
Dude, if there was ever a game to tie up a series and also tilt your opponent, this would be it. You know, like
this is an
if
insane
Viper
game.
loses
I've never
this game,
seen anything.
He might also be really frustrated.
At this level, I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah.
This is crazy. House from Mr. Yo. He's gonna get rid of this gate.
Honestly, now. Yo has like 3 farms, as I'm about to say this. But if Yo starts to pay a little bit more attention to his economy, he has such a big vill lead, he could just go Castle Age eventually, you know? But it is a bit dangerous. I see.
Oh, he doesn't have the stone now. Okay, so he's going to have problems pressuring against these archers, and Viper's going to be able to micro it down. So now Yo's kind of like, what do I do in this situation?
Yeah.
Do I go to his stone? There's a tower there. Do I batter down his tower? I can't engage against the archers.
Okay, so what would be a really nice play here is maybe to get a barracks up and make a few eagles, but you know, that requires you to go to gold. Barracks. Okay, so you see Yo build the barracks, and he'll probably transfer to gold, knowing he needs more than just villagers. Also, amazing micro yet again to keep those weak villagers.
The men-at-arms are going to go down.
Yeah.
And you know what? The best thing for Viper right now, I think, is those 4 villagers he sent out to the left.
Yeah.
Collecting gold.
It's true. And
he's actually going to be on Yo's eco. Yo forced to drop a military production building, other than a TC, apparently.
Watch how quickly this tower goes down. Hey, what's Viper going to do? Garrison? Repair? No. No. There are weak vills out here, and maybe Viper will snipe them, but that tower's going to melt. No chance.
And Viper's distracted, actually losing an archer to the TC. Not something you usually see from him. Every single archer counts in those engagements. Another villager goes down. What's the villager count now? 38 to 23.
And the tower will go up.
38 to 23. Oh my
Viper,
goodness.
You can't do anything about this strategy. I'm telling you, this strategy's beastly.
The difference in terms of villager numbers is literally the amount of villagers that Yo has in Viper's base right now, pretty much. That's it.
The next level insight here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. And now with those, the archers against these towers, against this positioning, really going to struggle. And Viper's losing numbers again.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, I'm struggling to see what Viper can do. I really am. And I think that we're going to see skirms now.
And he can afford it. He can afford it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple skirmishers won't kill this army, but they can chase them away. He's going to stone in Viper's base.
Yeah, he actually ran out of stone at his old mining camp.
Yep.
Here he has to defend with his villagers against Viper's archers.
This is just insane. And how tilting does this have to be, especially when you're up 2-1 and this could be the potential tiebreaker, right?
Can you check to see if there's wheelbarrow for Mr. Yo? I don't think he has it. Normally, getting wheelbarrow is very helpful because your villagers will actually move faster. I don't think he does, but he does have full armor on the skirms, and he was fletching, so...
He doesn't have it, but...
Okay. Still fine.
Yep,
He's
still
way
fine
ahead.
for him.
43 to 26,
As soon as he gets... He's got quite a few villagers on stone now, so as soon as he gets out more, it's going to be good. Viper taking a lot of hits from these towers as he brings his archers out.
I don't know about this, Mr. Yo.
Can Yo get this tower down? Do you actually send a couple villagers as sacrifices to push those archers away? That's a lot of archers now, though.
It's a lot of archers, but if Viper gets too close, he might...
The villager micro to Garrison
is really good.
It's just been beautiful by Mr. Yo. This whole game, it's been amazing. Obviously, it's easier with Inca armor vills, but is he sending more forward?
Oh, he's going to take out Viper's range now.
He's sending skirmishers forward.
Yeah, I think that's all you need to wait for here.
Yeah.
I think you have 5 skirms you can micro there. You do need to be careful, though, because Celts can make their man-at-arms. Look, Viper gets so close, and Yo Says, nope, I have skirms for you now.
It takes forever for Viper to kill those villagers too, and I love the choice to batter down the range. You're not doing really anything else with these villagers. Yeah. If you can get up to that position above the farms, then Viper has 0 food eco.
Yeah.
If you can get a tower down there, I think tower on the farms is probably the best option for Mr. Yo at the moment.
I agree. Now, what's interesting is if Yo sees the archers here, and Yo will... Oh, he still doesn't lose a villager. He still doesn't lose a villager.
He's a literal god at garrisoning villagers.
That's
like
that's
if there was a Greek god of garrisoning villagers, he would be Chinese.
Yeah. Is there also a Greek god for towers and walls? Because there's some other players out there.
And if there was a Norwegian god for holding on versus the most ridiculous rush you've ever seen, it would be Viper. No, it would be Viper. Look at what he's done. He's still alive.
I know.
How are you still alive in this situation?
But
he's insane.
He, though? Like, is he still alive is my question, or is it only going to get worse and worse for him?
This tower is not going to help.
Honestly, the fact that Viper has 16 military and it's 1 for Yo has caught up with Yo in some scenarios.
Yeah, but Yo is going to get that defensive tower down. I think he should batter down the other range, to be honest. It's under the towers now, so maybe Viper's not focusing on it, but now the tower coming down on the farms.
Oh, man. So Viper has the potential to make man-at-arms and the potential to make archers. Quite good if you get the numbers you need. And Viper's also found stone, which he needed, and gold, and he's relocating to the other side of the map.
Just make a new TC at this point.
just bail on it.
This one's done. Yeah.
I would laugh if Yo walled him in.
Just go make a new TC. Yo, please get the tower down on these farms for your sake before this giant clump of archers catches up to you.
Yeah.
Like
there's no structure to Viper's eco right now. But also, Yo's eco has been trash.
Yeah,
he needs a lumber camp here. He hasn't had a lumber camp here for 5 minutes.
Can he get this tower down? Yeah.
Oh, whoa, hello.
It's gonna be super close.
Hello.
And we saw the gate there too.
Okay, garrison.
To prevent those villagers running away.
I think
I don't know.
Take out the archers. It's fine here, but no, good play from Viper. Viper will get 1. And 1. That's all he gets from that? Wow.
18 villager difference only.
But Viper's actually making military.
He's stabilizing now.
I think Viper, his eco's actually been more efficient.
He's really got to make sure that he doesn't let Yo get a tower down in that position.
I don't like how Yo wants to push the farm so heavily now. Just build the tower to the left of the lumber camp on the gold.
I think the farms are just super important. Viper has no other food eco. None.
Another thing that Yo...
he can't repopulate with the TC if there's towers all around him.
You know what would be really sick from Yo? Build a market, collect all this stone, sell some, buy some food, and go up to Castle Age.
Yep.
How are these villagers not dying, man? This is incredible. That that tower is very close to completing. Yo also needs to do a better job of tracking down where Viper's going.
Oh, he sees him on the left side.
There we go.
He sees him with the skirm. This is massive. Because now Yo, what's the immediate reaction from Yo? Look at his gold. Look at Yo's gold at his own base.
Tower. Yeah.
He's going to immediately tower, and then I think he's going to try and forward that position. I saw all these villagers on the move as soon as he saw that.
No way. If he forwards against that many archers, I think it's too risky.
I think if you know where the archers are at your base, you can send villagers from other locations and maybe go.
Yeah, I think the risk, the fact that he's built a defensive tower makes me think that he knows how dangerous that is, and Viper's sniped some bills. But now skirms can arrive for those archers. That's the worry here for Viper, and I think the real worry, the long-term worry for Viper is if Yo goes Castle Age Eagles.
Yeah. And Viper's kind of a little bit stuck under that tower now.
Yeah, if he leaves, he takes some shots,
He takes a lot of shots, and he's going to have to deal with the skirmishers. This is like insane micro from Viper.
Microing underneath the tower.
Underneath the tower against skirmishers. Like, absolutely insane micro from him.
And they're like, guys, we've got a problem under here.
But once again, he spent all that time popping up that military. To lose it like this is not great, and the men-at-arms coming in to deal with the skirmishers.
And Yo's micro is just as good.
Yo's micro with the tower hitting the men-at-arms, and the archer numbers. The archer numbers are gonna really struggle here from Viper as the second tower comes down from Yo.
Wow. So Viper's also committing further into feudal age, which is a very important thing to note. I love this tower from Yo. I also loved how he did that little dance with Viper with his skirms. Now Viper has to bail. Now Viper's created man-at-arms for what was 3 skirmishers, and Viper takes hits on his army.
Another archer dead, another archer dead.
Now maybe Yo thinks about it.
Yeah.
But I think the better play, look at the resources, Dave. The better play is use a market, balance your eco, Actually, be very careful here, Yo.
Yep. No, it's fine. My villagers take hits and they don't even care.
Yeah.
He's just healing up inside, literally healing his villagers inside the thing. Does he go like fast castle herbal medicine? Like
oh man. Yeah,
no, man.
Yo should just go Eagles, and I think he wins this game. It's crazy what we've seen here. He could go crossbows, he could go Eagles.
He knows how exposed everything in Viper.
Yep.
The only safe spot in Viper's base has like towers 2 tiles away from Mr. Yo. All of this other stuff is so exposed.
Yeah.
And if Eagles get in there, it's even though Viper has men-at-arms to maybe counter them, the mobility of the Eagles is just going to punish
Viper
that so
could kill 10 vills right now.
It would.
Yo could shift delete 10 vills right now, and he'd still be way ahead.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. I don't think Viper knows how far behind he is yet. But there's the Castle Age click for Yo.
Viper's resiliency in this game has been amazing, though. Like the map awareness, the scouting, everything. He's building a tower on that gold on the left-hand side. He thinks Yo is going to try and forward that position.
Yeah.
And he's coming in on the right, so he's going to delay the farmers a bit from Yo. That's going to stifle the Eagle production a little bit, I think.
Yo's trying to build another tower.
Yeah, he really wants in on those farms. Those farms are super... I cannot understate how important those are for Viper.
Yep. Yeah, Yo's just forgotten about everything on the left. He doesn't care about that now. He's making archers, Dave, so he's actually not going for a very fast unit, which bothers me. And it might give Viper a chance to catch up. Viper will probably use the market as well. He could maybe click soon. There's a real possibility that Viper could still hold on in this
the villagers are coming around from that tower
to build
position.
These villagers?
Oh, he ran out of stone
these
again.
Villagers.
He ran out of stone again.
I actually don't know which group of villagers you're talking about.
I don't know which one you're looking at either. As Viper gets a good pick on the farms.
Yeah, Viper now needs to get out of here. Yo is just building outpost after outpost after outpost to see what Viper's up to. He knows the mining camp is there. I'd love to see a tower. Ooh, well, he doesn't know Viper has his own tower yet. So I think he has to bail there, especially because the villagers are kind of weak.
But he's pushed back the forces from Viper in his own base, and Viper's up to Castle Age. How? How did you do it, my friend? How did you get up to Castle Age?
Market helps, for sure. And remember, Yo, he's had a lot of his villagers fighting. I think Viper will defend here as well. Now, can Viper defend from the crossbows and the skirms? I'm not so sure.
Yo's base is so much more compact.
Yeah.
He's built defensive towers all along that left-hand side. He can focus, like, in one area to defend. And Viper is going to have to fight all these mini little battles around here. See, Viper dropping that defensive tower, Yo forced to delete, and he's just going to go somewhere else.
Yeah, he's out of here. I'm just looking around Viper's base. There's no structure to it. He has so much gold, so little food. Oh, this could be bad for Yo, though. Viper may be expecting this. Yo reacting.
Good micro.
That was very good micro, man. And Viper actually
And where are those villagers going north of that army, too? Are they going to go tower somewhere else? Is Viper going to run out of stone soon? We see he's got 21 in the bank, and there's only, like, 400 left on that pile.
You know, if Yo sees that tower is going up, what he could consider doing is, it's weak vills, right?
Yeah.
But maybe if those were full HP vills, you just rush the tower down and snipe the vills with the crossbows. Bails on another tower. Viper's tower defense has been good. The population is still getting higher for Mr. Yo. 61 villagers versus 40.
Engagement in the center here. Yo's got 5 crossbows on the one side, and then he's got 3 and 5 skirmishers on the other. Viper, I don't think, takes this fight.
Look at Yo's resources. He could go imp. Not that he should, but he could.
Wait a second. Do Incas get sappers? Like
I hope not. Well, Microsoft, fix that.
I mean, think about it. Every time he goes up to the next stage, he gets the possibility of another armor upgrade.
Yeah.
I don't think he got it for... He didn't get it for...
Nah, it's all about ranged units now. I think it's a bit risky. Viper has too many towers and a lot of archers and man-at-arms. I think Viper, if he has any chance in this game, there's one thing that can change it, and it's the fact that Celts have faster firing siege. So if he were to go for... lots of Machinels, he could clear up the towers, lots of Rams clear up the towers, and also potentially destroy. How does Yo?
Viper knows that's coming.
Yeah.
Yo's just exploring.
He's just exploring.
But he's going to see those villagers, and he's going to see their gold miners.
Yeah.
He's going to come over there.
Wow.
Pick a few of those. That's not good for Viper. That's 2 golds there that Yo could be very, very annoying to.
Yeah, and Yo's already 20 villagers up.
It's already worth it for him to sit under these towers and take damage. like for a little bit anyway, and now he's just going to run away.
Oh, man, it gets worse for the Snake. 35 villagers for 61. I know Viper's been holding on, but I think the difference is too huge.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is that his base is completely split.
And Dave.
He has to focus on like 15 places at once, whereas Yo could just dictate the action.
Not that Viper's a big tilter, but the more you play, the more you try and hold on in these types of games, the more it indicates the person could be frustrated, you know? Like, if I was in Viper's situation in a rated game and I was continuing to play, because I feel like he should know he's lost enough vills where it's over. Like, it would be because I'm frustrated.
Let's switch a little bit to the double POV. We'll see what the players are focused on. You see Viper just looking for those villager picks on Yo, but
yeah,
it's just not happening. Like with the armor, it's so tough to get those kills.
Okay, can we go to Yo's point of view?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so Yo's point of view, he has these crossbows running by the edge of the map just to find more resources that Viper needs.
He can see the wood villagers there too.
Yeah, he's all over it, man.
Yeah.
He knows. And now he's going to rush it down.
He's going to rush it down.
Rush that tower down.
Anytime there's a tower without any backup whatsoever, Yo's just like, all right, send in the villagers because, especially with army to sit under there.
And Viper will send longswords, but longswords are not going to...
Viper's sending rams! Viper wants to clear up these towers.
Rams where exactly? Which towers?
Those towers.
Which
but
towers?
Yo has a mangonel. These guys are reading each other.
Yeah,
so well at the
Viper will
moment.
hold that temporarily. That's good, but I don't see him pushing these towers back.
University ballistics coming in for Mr. Yo too.
For the towers, man.
Yep.
If Yo, you know what? If Yo loses his mango, which I believe he will, the towers might go down, and Viper will have some room to breathe.
This is a 50-minute game.
I once casted a game with Noboru. It was like, I think 42 minutes, and he won the game on 25 population.
Do you get guard tower too?
Oh, for sure. I'm surprised he didn't get it already.
Yeah, he's got the university. I guess he prioritized ballistics
look at
first.
these beautiful slingers. Slingers are anti-infantry unit that Incas can create. It's a unique unit from the range. It's like having hand cannons, but not. And they're actually better than hand cannons too. You can create them nice and early. I guess Yo hasn't realized what's going on here, because he's losing quite a few villagers. But yeah, there we go. Pulls him back. The longswords will be dealt with.
He was going for a TC. I thought we weren't going to see a second TC this game.
I think it's a good play now. But yeah, for a while I didn't think we'd see Castle Age. So
I'm so amazed that Viper's still alive. I'm actually...
I feel like he's just treading water right now.
Yep.
He's just treading water. I don't see how he wins.
But
not with
I
this
agree,
eco
though,
difference.
the Eagle play probably would have been better.
Eagles would have been better.
Higher impact, and you would have been able to catch all of these villagers on these resources everywhere off guard.
Dude, all Yo's going to do is boom on 3 TC and continue to harass Viper. Oh, wait, and the Imperial Age.
Imperial Age upgrade. Oh my goodness. So what are we going to see as soon as he gets to the Imperial Age?
Well, now he should probably stick with the units he's making. So now he should probably make Arb. Viper should tap out the second he sees that Yo is an imp, but he is not tapped out yet.
Forward Siege Workshop from Yo.
That.
Forward Siege Workshop.
Man.
Oh, geez. And Viper's actually been doing a really good job clearing up these mangonels with the longswords that he has running around, and the Rams are trying to clear up the towers, get him some space in his base.
Dude, let's just look at farms for a second. He has these farms,
and he's
and
got
he has
like
these
2
farms.
Yeah.
That is it for Viper. Is 12 farmers, random spots. He's not doing any damage to his opponent, and his opponent is on the way to the Imperial Age.
What's Viper's resources look like? Yeah.
It looks like death.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's a little bit strained for him. He's creating a couple monks now.
Interesting choice.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Maybe for relics. I don't know. Can't help with conversions. I think Yo might make a switch into Eagles if it's even needed. Eventually, he's actually created 1 Eagle to deal with those skirmishers he knew Viper was sending his way.
So from the Siege Workshop, here comes the Mangonel. He's finally going to go back to pressuring that TC.
Yeah.
Or just even defending against these Rams.
Against the Rams,
yeah, because the longswords can't help now. As soon as they get near those towers, they're going to get sniped.
Yep.
That army doesn't really pose that much of a threat to Yo in the back of his base.
70 bills versus 50. Yo will be an imp in just a second, and Yo is building a castle. So from Vill fighting to tower rushing to crossbows to a castle right near that important goal that Viper has. This is sick. Man, so as like a tournament organizer myself, I know Neely's loving this because he's like, the longer this series goes, the higher viewership we can get,
and we can see the game is over. I just like, well done from both players. It was amazing.
Yeah.
The strategy from Mr. Yo, he had the perfect amount of YOLO.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even plan that.
No worries.
And Viper was like a rat. Like, you could not kill him. You couldn't kill. You have to do that much to kill Viper when you're like 18 villagers ahead.
It's crazy.
It's nuts, dude.
So to give you an idea of how good that strategy is.
I saw the public viewing preview that Overlay guy had up on the screen.
Oh, nice.
And people were like, yeah.
All right. Mr. Yo's got some fans there. So, Dave.
Yeah.
Just to give viewers an idea of how goddamn good that strategy is, what does Viper do differently there?
What does Viper do differently?
Like, what changes that result drastically?
I think Viper tried a little too hard in the beginning to trap, and he had way too many idols. He had 4 villagers idle in that T-Sphere for a long time.
Yeah.
He had 4 villagers idle in the left for a long time. I think there's no set like strategy to counter that, but what you have to do in terms of your play style is you always have to be thinking like win condition, win condition, win condition. What do I need to pull me through and to get my eco farther ahead than my opponent, to kind of build up my military and whatnot? Like, where does he need to focus on? And I think Viper was a little bit thrown, if you can say that.
Yes.
For Viper, which is very rare, I think
for sure.
he was a little bit thrown off guard.
So Viper, who's known as the best player in the world, had massive idols against this strategy. So good luck, guys.
Yeah, because if Viper has like 6 idols, you're gonna have 60 idols.
Yeah.
I swear.
Oh man.
It was that was crazy.